Hi guys, Andrew from Model Flight here. Thanks for joining us again for another weekly update. Today we're going to take a look at some new arrivals as well as some key products that have had a few revisions to them. Let's get into it. The Hobby Zone Delta Ray has been a staple product for Horizon and for us as well. It's a perfect aircraft for the beginner pilot looking to get into RC. Very, very durable and very easy to fly with the safe technology and the additions that they've added to this airframe electronically. But with Horizon looking to continually improve and improve your bang for buck value out of the product, they've now included a DXE in the ready to fly Delta Ray package. This is giving you a much higher quality radio, a radio that you can move forward within the hobby, and the next model you choose to buy, you can use this radio, bind it up, and it's going to give you a bit more functionality. E-Flight's Apprentice has been one of the most popular and best-selling aircraft since its introduction in 2009. And continuing with E-Flight's theme of continual improvement, similar to the Delta Ray, they've added a DXE to the Apprentice Ready to Fly package. Again, many similar features to what we've highlighted with the Delta Ray, but it's going to give you a better radio with more functionality and something you can take forward into the future. Take a look at this one. The JETI R7 Nano receiver is ridiculously impressive in size. Let's zoom in and take a closer look and we'll go over some specifications. Now that we have a close-up, you can see the physical size compared to a $1 coin. So it's a super, super light receiver, weighing in at just 1 gram. So very, very, very light. Now this is a serial receiver, so you're able to hook it up in multi-rotor. In that situation, you'd have just the 3 wires on this little black plug here coming out to your flight control unit, and that makes it super nice and clean and really, really light. Also, you can run a servo off it. You would be cutting those servo leads and directly soldering them onto the receiver, making your whole package very, very light, taking out any excess wire and any excess weight essentially in that setup. So these, like all JETI products, this is firmware upgradable as well, so you can sort of upgrade as time goes on. As they make improvements, you can roll with that as well. Also, the receiver is telemetry capable, so out of the box as it is, you can take telemetry information from it as well. So that is super handy to have in such a small form factor. To be able to get your telemetry information is really, really helpful. When two great companies like Immersion RC and Blade team up together, you know you're going to get a good product. So Immersion RC and Blade have teamed up here to give you a Vortex 150 bind and fly version. So using a Spektrim satellite receiver into the very popular Immersion 150 size drone, we have a package here which is a bind and fly. So you just need to add your radio, a battery and a charger and some goggles, and you're off flying FPV. The Vortex 150 is, I guess, the smaller brother of the Vortex 250, thus the size difference, but it is a fully fledged racing quad in its own right. So don't let the small size fool you. This aircraft is completely capable, running a 450 to 500 milliamp 3 or 4S, I guess that's depending on where you're flying. If you want to be doing freestyle and you want the ultimate performance out of the aircraft, you'd be running a 4S. If it's sort of your first few flights, or you're doing a bit of indoor flying and not requiring all the punch, a 3S would be suitable. Having a closer look here at the Vortex 150, I'll run through a few specs for you. The aircraft is coming with the Synergy F3 flight controller, and it is preloaded with Betaflight. So to get on there and tune and chain your rates and your PIDs, Betaflight's what you're going to want to use. Aside from that, you can use the OSD through your goggles. The aircraft does come with 2 full sets of HQ 3x3x3 props, so nice to give you a spare set there for when you're learning how to fly this one. And also, the last feature that I will highlight is the Tramp VTX. You can also use this with a wand, so you can basically adjust your settings on the fly without having to take anything apart or move any dip switches, which is a really, really nice feature on the Vortex 150. Thanks for joining us again this week, guys, for another weekly update. I hope you've enjoyed the products we've been able to take you through today. If you would like to know any more about any of the products that we've discussed today, please check the description in the link below. Also, I will mention that the newly released DX5R, we have got our hands on a sample version, so look out for a review coming on this one very, very shortly. Thanks again, guys. I'm Andrew from Model Flight. See you next time.